What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is the finals of the tournament, and I've already recorded it, but I fucked up recording game number 1, so here I am, post-edit, recording game number 1 for you, so excuse my sarcastic excitement for having to do this again, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But here we are in the final group. We have Teangk, the favorite of this tournament, versus LovelyRabbit. Protoss versus Zerg to start this year. It is a best of 9. I think I mentioned that in the second game because I mentioned it the first time, but I don't know what I said and what I didn't say, so who the fuck knows what's going on. Great start, as usual, to the Tony G cast, but let's get into it. This is the finals. There is Rabbit participating, Teangk, and Mr. Hydra. Scan was unable to participate because he had AGL or ALGS or something that the real Koreans like to participate on the real Starcraft. More balanced version maps. So we are going to see the 2 gateway, kind of a very aggressive build here for Teangk, and he's going to know where to go since his Overlord is coming right in here. And this probe is going to start its little harassment parade here. Going to get a 3rd gateway down here, and actually going to send, it looks like that 2nd probe down there to harass as well. Doesn't hurt. First probe poking away at these drones. Rabbit does not have the drones to be doing something like this, so not the best usage of his drone there. He'd much rather be collecting minerals, but he's going to throw down that hatchery without being interrupted. Going to throw that Overlord on top of the minerals, and now these probes are going to start harassing the workers here, which once again is a great move. Get some damage on them early on, prevent them from mining, just all great stuff for Teangk. Now he is going to try to fight these workers. 2 on a very nice micro. Almost takes out that first worker here. Now going to start double teaming the 2nd worker. 2 workers back at home, a little AFK here while he is trying to get a sunken colony up, but these probes are going to try to prevent that from happening, and so far doing a crazy good job not letting any of these sunkens get up. 1 drone going to go down, 2 drones going to go down. Crazy good micro by those probes here. And now we got 2 Zealots and 2 probes versus 6 Zerglings. Going to try to pick off that probe, but nicely job by Teangk keeping that alive. I'm going to use this little concave here between the sunken and the hatchery to make sure he doesn't get a surround. He's going to block off that little hole with these probes and going to have a nice little fight here. And Rabbit is going to get destroyed, absolutely destroyed in game number 1. Beautiful micro by those 2 MVP probes there. 3 kills on that fucking probe. Holy, what a MVP. What a beast monster, Teangk. Gonna win it with just its beautiful probes almost. Just probes alone. Gonna go up 1-0 in this best of 9. This is the best of 9 series. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your regular scheduled program now that I've recasted game number 1. GG guys, take a look at that little score screen so we can see how high those guys' APM is. And yeah, see you guys in game number 2.
Game number 2. Teangk gonna be Zerg this time. Mr. LovelyRabbit gonna be Protoss. Yes, the final group is also. I didn't have much chance to talk in that first game about the tournament, how it works. The finals will be a best of 9. We've been playing best of 7, so it's a best of 9. You have to win 5 games to advance. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind here. Game number 2, we can possibly be seeing 9 matches between these 2 players here. It'll be wild if we see some game points here. LovelyRabbit looking like he's going to go for the same sort of idea that Teangk did in the first here. So we're going to see how Teangk can deal with his own build. Imagine we're going to see 3 gateways. Imagine we're going to see a hatchery here. So yeah, everything looking pretty similar here. The Overlord going in the opposite direction though, so that is a little bit of a difference. They aren't going to know immediately where each other are. The Protoss could possibly go down here. See which way this probe decides to go. Looks like he was going to go in the right direction, but he's going to second guess himself, so the Zerg is going to give himself, and every second counts here. If that probe gets in, yeah, the LovelyRabbit can just know exactly what he wants to do and yeah, plan accordingly. And you can see he's not sending out a second probe yet. Oh no, the probe is going in the wrong direction again. That is huge here. Huge little things like that. He's only going for 2 gateways. So maybe he isn't planning on going for something super crazy aggressive. Going maybe into a 2 gateway nexus possibly. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. Since I don't see any forge. So Teangk is going to be able to establish his choke, and that could be bad news. A possible missed opportunity. I feel like maybe DinGo or Jose would have possibly scouted the other direction. Do you see that Nexus going down now? A very quick gas here for Teangk. Did pull up some larvae for the Zerglings, and only going to send single drone out since he has not been scouted, but these 2 zealots may just go up together and find themselves some free drones. They are indeed going to go in here. Quick reaction time, going to send everything down here, and Rabbit going to start punching away at these at the Zerg colony. Getting a gas here as well. Opting not to run by. Probe going to be picked off quickly there. Nice micro by Teangk. Teangk's micro is just always on point here. The sunken is going to go down, which is huge for LovelyRabbit. Teangk once, or not once again, but Teangk, yeah, just being really confident here. Not using his gas quite yet, but also not pulling any drones here. Gonna rely on fighting Zerglings versus Zealots. This could really have effed over if Rabbit was to be something a little bit more aggressive here. Really unfortunate for him that he didn't go for a 3rd gateway, because I think he could have definitely killed Teangk, who's been cutting a lot of corners here as a Zerg player. And yeah, it looks like he is going to be able to get away with it. He's down to 7 drones though, so he did have to spend a lot of larva on these Zerglings. So yeah, this is actually a very good job for LovelyRabbit, keeping all of these zealots alive here and running 2 more up to the top. Does have his core down. Don't see any tech thrown down yet. No citadel or anything. A cannon going down just in case these Zerglings do get out of hand. And Teangk goes for some kind of mass Zergling. He does see that these Zergling numbers are getting quite high. And he actually did collect 100 gas for Zergling speed. So Teangk actually does look like he is going to go for some kind of mass Zergling here, which LovelyRabbit actually has picked up on here, because he is building some cannons, which you don't normally do unless you're a little concerned about something. You're only going to get 2 cannons, which is a lot for the Koreans. The Koreans really don't like to do that turtle style. 4 gateways going to be thrown down, and a cannon. Going to put his zealots around here to clog up all of these little holes to keep this cannon alive, but these Zerglings are just going to run by. Going to actually run by the zealots too and get a nice surround on this cannon and take it down, but sacrificing a lot of Zerglings for that, so not exactly what you want. Looks like LovelyRabbit's going to have more than enough zealots to defend this. Definitely not going to die. Throwing down another cannon just in case. Also getting his forge upgrade going. His +1 attack. Oh, a little bit of a miss micro there. LovelyRabbit moving his zealots, and instead of moving, and the Zerglings are continuing to swarm in here. Only on 7 drones, just massing pure Zerglings from all of his hatcheries here. Teangk going to try to finish him off here and now. Rabbit forced to having to put some cannons here back at home. Robo going to be unpowered. The Zerglings are going to run in here, but they have to be careful not to die. Cannons make quick work of Zerglings. So he's going to want to do a good surround here, in which he is doing nice 3 waves around, 3 control groups around, but a good pro pull here. Going to shield these cannons here. Going to try to go after the main here, but I don't think that's going to work either. Maybe if he did that at the very beginning, he had a chance, but yeah, Teangk going to throw away all of his Zerglings here. Not even going to take out this Robo or anything. 2 more Robos getting thrown down back, so actually that doesn't really matter. It's unpowered, going to be useless. Going to go after this main once again here. It may actually get it pulling the probes here nicely, clicking on the gas, clicking on the other gas so they can get a full surround. Oh, but yeah, this actually looks like it's going to go down. He's going to have to spend some of these minerals to get more of a wall down here. Yeah, he's trying to, he doesn't want to pull his probes back yet either. Wants to keep them around. Does not want to lose this Nexus. Only 40 HP, 3 HP, and yeah, bam, Nexus down. So Rabbit going to lose his main and going to slow down all of his tech. So yeah, Teangk definitely did a pretty good job there. He has lost all of his Zerglings, just now starting to produce drones again. So there is still a huge economical lead here for our Protoss player, despite all that damage. And then these Reaver drops are going to be coming in here soon too, which are going to be tough to deal with. Zerglings staying alive going to make it as difficult as possible for the Protoss player to move out. We do see those 2 Reavers queued up here. Shuttle speed being upgraded here. Zergling's going to be running home. They can try to use Zerglings to defend this. Also getting Hydra's dead now, so it is possible that Teangk can get enough Hydras out. He's going to throw down some sunken, or creep, yeah, probably some sunken, maybe some spores. We'll see what he's going to make these into. I don't see any evos down, so I think he's going to have to make them into sunkens. I think he wants to make them into spores. No, he's going to make them into sunkens, that's fine. That just helps any DPS on those Reavers help when they are trying to kill all of your drones. They cannot die quick enough. Interesting enough, Rabbit not throwing down another Nexus or anything, so just going to have his slow economy, going to use his probe count to just try to go on the offense here ASAP, but his economy is definitely not going to be as fast as usual, fast as possible, as the map implies. These Hydras chasing the slow shuttle speed nearly done. I guess I can look at the top left here. The upgrades are always in the top left, but I never look in the top left. Reaver's just gonna play it safe and drop here at the front. These 2 sunkens are the only things up though. Teangk not too interested in keeping his choke up, I guess. Zealots coming out. I believe he did get Zealot speed already and getting a we're gonna have 1-1 on these Zealots soon. Another shuttle out here as well. 2 more Reavers. He did get this high top. We're gonna upgrade Storm. Reavers get, oh no, they didn't get taken out. They got chased back here. Missed that, but luckily nothing happened. And yeah, there's gonna be still an opportunity here for the Protoss player to win this game, especially if he can get a couple of Storm drops off. We've all been here. Sometimes you lose your main too. Mutas. Oh my god, he almost lost that shuttle there. Super risky, trying to just bring it right in the front there. Teangk doing a great job with these 12 Hydras, getting them all over the map. Yeah, keeping them active. Storm High Templars are out now, so Storm drops are going to be coming in. Continue to throw in a Reaver as well into the mix. And Teangk is definitely vulnerable. First shuttle though goes down. Rabbit just not able to get in the base, despite how little defense there is here. Teangk able to sneak out more and more drones here, mixing the drones and units out there. You can see 3 Hydras, 2 drones being built there. Yeah, just having to use his larvae very strategically. Dropship's getting loaded up here with High Templars. Gonna go for a double drop, it kind of looks like. Gonna probably throw 1 down at the top. You almost want to build a proxy up here with some robos, or the robo gateway starports, 2 gateways maybe, and just keep throwing in drops from the top while throwing them in from the front here. So we're gonna see this double drop in here. This first drop gonna distract him. Both of them are full, so he does have to worry about both of them, but he's pulling this one back because this one actually is gonna get in. Gonna drop it at 28 drones. Gonna lose 8 of his drones there, which is huge when you only have 28. These other drops coming in here now. A triple drop, double drop gonna come at the top, but Teangk doing a go-to job here. High Templar does drop, but not able to get it off. So only 8 drones for those 3 drops. There's a weaker player definitely would have taken more damage in here. While gonna punch forward and pick off that Reaver. So Teangk, yeah, being a monster here. A very scary opponent. Able to keep his choke up, able to defend those drops super well. You can see that even the 8 drones are significant. This Overlord getting a lot of information. No Starport, no Corsair here to clear those out quite yet. But Rabbit getting that bank, gonna start throwing down those gateways. 59 workers, so he is producing probes still just off of his single Nexi. Getting another shuttle around here. He's gonna probably, yeah, pop it out top. Doesn't want to be dropping this shuttle with a 5 HP. Gonna run in here with his Speed Zealots and his Reavers. Hydra's going to have to pull back. This would be a good time to throw in one of those dropships now that he's using all of his army to defend this. The Reavers doing not the greatest job. Teangk doing a really great job defending that. Which is, yeah, just wild how easy Teangk is making this very difficult situation look right now. But he's just one drop away from losing. He's just trying to prolong this game so he can get himself a decent economy, and he's gonna sneak in with High Templar. Not going to be close enough, a couple pixels away from getting that storm off. So Rabbit just getting so close, and Teangk just hanging on by a sliver here. You can see he's having a real difficult time massing up here. Rabbit gonna get another Nexus out here so he can start collecting gas a little bit more efficiently. Gas is super annoying. Usually, yeah, you do have buildings over here, so unless you kill them, I would like to see just a single Corsair built. Corsairs are super helpful for getting these drops off here as well, but this shuttle is going to be seen the entire way. But he's got this triple drop coming in here. Gonna get in from the bottom here once again. This is going to get in 29 drones, going to storm right on the path. Beautiful storm, and another High Templar coming in here. Down to 13 workers, down to 8 workers, another, oh, he almost got all 3 of those off. Beautiful stuff there by Rabbit. Finally, Teangk showing a brief sign of weakness there. But yeah, that's gonna really put Teangk back in the driver's position. That's really what he needed. A couple of mutants coming in here now. But there is, I think there's going to be more than enough cannons back at home. But still, actually, look at this. A little opportunity here to pick off all the probes that are collecting gas, bringing back some Dragoons and some High Templars to deal with this, while also going for that triple drop here. Has to be careful. He kind of hesitated there. All of his Hydras little AFK there because he is focusing on this Mutomicro. So good time to drop. Cannot afford to lose a single worker. Gonna throw down a storm on the Hydras. I might as well do that. But because yeah, Teangk just going to be trying to buy him some time with these mutants. Nice storm there. A little preemptive storm. Gonna weaken up all of these mutants. Mutants don't have a crazy amount of HP. Scourge is gonna take out that. Couple of cannons going to be put down to protect this gas expo, and yeah, I like that he built that Nexus up there as well, just to help with the probe count, because your economy is just never going to quite feel right. Rabbit, yeah, almost maxed out. He can attack, I feel like, any time he wants. He just wants to not sure exactly what he's waiting for. Maybe observers. Maybe upgrades to finish? No, they just started those upgrades. I think he wants. Yeah, I think once he scouts this out, he's gonna control group these guys and try to sneak this drop in while that happens. Teangk back up to 35 workers. So if he was to get about a minute or a half more time, if he's able to survive without taking substantial damage, he may be able to do something. Throwing a couple of these Zealots in prematurely. There we go. Now he's got them all controlled. These Dragoons kind of blocking the path, so not the best attack here by Rabbit. These Dragoons really being mental. These units not all attacking together. Now he reestablishes it. But while he was doing that, he actually, oh my goodness, that's why his Dragoons were retarded, because he was dropping from the top and he just pretty much alled him. He snuck that all the way around, and I knew it was there. Teangk probably knew it was there too, but he was microing at the front, and yeah, that's a big time hit. That's probably going to be GG here. He is going to be able to hold the front. He's going to start making some lurkers, but Rabbit just has to remax for another round, and I feel like he's going to be able to break Teangk and even out the series here. Yeah, very back and forth game for sure. Action packed, but I think Rabbit's got it. I think Rabbit's got it. Teangk, yeah, only on 2 gas this whole time. Not even collecting on the second one. I'm gonna try to, yeah, rebuild. But as the game gets longer, the Protoss economy is getting better. Up to 90 workers now, adding a couple more cannons around his main, just to make sure no crazy mutabombs. I don't think he has a observer though. He does have an observatory. Does have 2 observers queued up after these 2 drops. So maybe, I don't know. I feel like he can almost just run past these lurkers at this point. No Queen's Nest in sight. Teangk just relying on pure muta right now. I feel like he is going to need some Guardians to help these lurkers out a little bit. But yeah, I think it's just, yeah, if it wasn't for $1,000, this is a $1,000 tournament, 1,000 USD to first place. Second place gets some money as well, and third place, but $1,000 to the winner, which is big time. So we're not going to be seeing any players give up early. These Dragoons running around the map try to pick off overlords, so these drops can stop getting scouted. But he must have walked past this overlord a million times. But it's annoying with this color on the map. How do you change the colors? Like, I know how, well, I knew how. It's one of these combinations, but now I just forget, and now I don't know how. Another attack coming in the front. The observers are here. Drop gonna come down from the bottom here while he's doing it. We're watching this time while it's coming from the top. So Rabbit is gonna get that down. Gonna get 6 workers there. The second drop gonna come in here and going to get 3 workers. But yeah, he is pushing forward here at the front as well. But yeah, he's just moving at the front while he focuses on those drops, hoping that the Zerg gets distracted by them. Back up to 38 workers here. So Teangk just, yeah, just, you definitely have to keep the pressure on this man, or else he will find his way to win. Very Gosu stuff, but he may be too little, too late. These High Templars are going to be devastating for sure. And Rabbit has a good enough bank where I think he can just start pushing forward here. We do see some great storms going down, and I believe this is going to be GG. Another nice storm here, taking out the last of the lurkers. A couple mutas, 1 sunken remains. Is going to pull some drones to attempt to rebuild his choke, but reinforcements have arrived. Another drop getting locked and loaded, so continuing to drop, which you just cannot forget. And doing these ghostly split drops too. Instead of getting a bunch of dropships and Corsairs, he wants to skillfully get 2 dropships in without any protection, just to show off how ghostly he is. Teangk actually rebuilding all of these, but we do see this sneaky drop coming in here, and mutas, I don't know if they're going to be enough. He did pull most of his workers here. But the workers are going forward. Oh, he actually could have dropped. That would have been a ghostly storm if he was paying attention to that. Still losing a couple of workers back at home. This drop coming in from the very top once more. GG is going to be called. Teangk knows that it is over. And yeah, we're all tied up. 1-1. Good stuff. Love to see it. Hopefully we see some more Protoss and Terrans and less Zerg versus Protosses. But still, great game. We'll see you into game number 3. Game number 3, Teangk going to be Terran, and Rabbit going to be a Zerg in that unfortunate rapist side position. So he's going to have to deal with that super Gosu micro, early micro here from Teangk. He is Buell, I believe, the pro player Buell. So his early game micro is on point. He keeps those workers alive. He does all that Gosu stuff. We saw those probes. We saw those probes, okay? Those probes looked like they were OP. So we'll see if Rabbit is going to go for... I imagine he's just going to go for his choke. sometimes you just want to switch it up a little bit, but they are confident. They're not going to give up. They practiced. Going to stick with what they practiced. I think it's just going to be the 3 barracks here. I don't see that early gas, so no factories for Teangk. And yeah, nothing too crazy is going to happen, so we can just times 2 this a little tad bit until they scout each other. We do see, yeah, the 3 racks. 3 racks on bracks. Overlord, pool, sending 1 hatchery build. And here we go. Let's see where this SCV is gonna go. He smells it. He's sniffing it out. He's got his DinGo senses are tingling, and he is gonna scout his opponent. He's gonna know exactly what's going on, and that is big old trouble for Rabbit. Rabbit though is building. Okay, he's getting a gas. Holy, my gosh, that's crazy aggressive. To be that confident already that you're gonna hold this. First Marine and SCV are in here, so let's watch what Buell can do with this. I don't think it's going to be too much, but at the very least he is distracting these Zerglings. I feel like he would have been better off just targeting this creep colony while it was a sunken colony, but what do I know? I do not have 300 APM. So don't listen to me. The Marine going to go down, probably going to run that SCV around for a while, get all of his scouting information off that he needs. Getting the double refinery here, so I think we're going to see a double factory. First Overlord, that's a really unfortunate if Rabbit loses that. Why the fuck aren't you turning that back, Rabbit? God damn, that hurts. That hurts, Rabbit. That hurts. It hurts me, and I know it hurts you. Ghost of SCV almost fell, but is keeping it alive. Gonna run into the sunken and die. Probably, yeah, doesn't need it alive. He killed that Overlord, so he knows what's up. Looks like we're gonna see a very quick layer here for Mr. Rabbit. That is what the Koreans like to do. Supply blocked for another decade is Mr. Rabbit. I can't believe he's not seeing an Overlord over here too. I feel like it would be very Teangk to drop a barracks over here. I would be tempted to do it, that's for sure. Always tempted to float the old barracks over and get some F-bats. We do see that academy going down. Teangk is just going to use his very Gosu Marine stim medics to probably break this, I think he's just going to break it. He's really good with his Marine medics. Did get a bunker up here, which is going to be pretty good versus these 3 creep colonies. Yeah, I think he may just want to cancel that one and just build it back at home. Out of range. Okay, these are out of range. Okay, good job not canceling that. Very smart, Rabbit. Good job. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why you're in the $1 million tournament. Only $1,000 on $1 million. But it sounds cooler. Yeah, gonna save his minerals and not repair that. Spire going down a little late. That layer has been down for a little while. Does have a drone up here so he can pull his workers. And what's he doing? What's he doing back at home? Starport. So Teangk likes to do his little fire bat drops. Loves to get his dropship out before that vessel. Still not sure if he knows what's going on yet. I don't believe. Yeah, I don't believe he's seen what's going on with the Spire. I wonder what those Zerglings are doing. Wonder what they are doing. Interesting. Probably a misclick. So adding his second and third gas. First tank is out. Siege mode just completed. We are going to start plowing away on this. Going to use his Marines to do the dirty work. Getting stim now. I don't know if he got range already or not. Do you see that Queen's Nest up here? Going to be part of the wall. Queen's Nest do a lot of damage, and they actually outrange siege tanks, so you may want to get a few more Queen's Nests. just to hold this. We do see a Valkyrie out, so he does know that this is Mutas. He's going to get a Valkyrie out, which is Super Gosu. Is going to get his facility and a turret out. Typical Korean fashion, only going to get a single turret. Is going to acknowledge that turrets are needed, but only going to get one of them. Tank's continuing to push forward here. That Hive is out. Going to look like he's going to go just straight for the Guardians. But that isn't always the best versus Valkyries. Marines just cannot wait to stim forward. Teangk cannot wait to push forward. He did rally these rest of these barracks to at home so they can help defend if these mutas do go home. Muta's trying to do what they can, but yeah, Teangk is just real good. Targeting mutas every single time they go in there. Valkyrie coming in here, a little AFK, but did get a single shot off there, which does hurt all of them. And the Muta's going to continue to run in here and just get absolutely shredded there by that Valkyrie. And that a single Valkyrie on hold position, it just does a wonder. That splash damage. The Mutas can't help themselves but clump up and get hit by every single missile. And yeah, you can just see them just dying every single time. These missiles shoot so fast. Valkyries counter Mutas hard. And yeah, we're seeing it right there. Mutas just get bullied. Valkyries, though, pretty good versus small numbers. Or Scourge is pretty good versus Valkyries in small numbers. And yeah, I don't think this Greater Spire is going to be done in time. GG is going to be called. Teangk going to take his 2-1 lead in this best of 9 series. Can Rabbit hold on? We shall see some quick games here, very quick, 8 minutes, not fucking around. Teangk, when he wins quickly. GG. Game number 4, and Rabbit gonna be Zerg, which sucks for him because he has been getting destroyed. Zerg in high levels just really does get exposed. And yeah, Teangk going to be Terran. His Terran versus Zerg is real strong. It's my personal favorite matchup. I just feel like, yeah, it's really, really hard to win as Zerg. As hard as it is ZVP, it may even be harder ZVT. Even though I like ZVT too. I don't know why I like this matchup both ways, but I do a little bit. So, not going to see the factory. Once again, Teangk doesn't seem to like to go for that factory build. I feel like Scan would have gone for that factory build. He always would have gone for that. He wouldn't have let us down. Going to just see the Hatchie at 9. Drone. Overlord. Spawning pool. Yeah, fuck it. Time to this shit up while we wait for something to happen. Did get the spawning pool before the Overlord there, I think. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? Nope, still not scared at each other, so we will. Okay, this is the time. This is when we go back to normal speed. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no, not pause. Normal. Alright. Teangk has spotted his opponent. Now, what is going to happen? How is Teangk going to deal with this? Already had a gas. The refinery started, so that's nothing different. He's going to see the extractor, which is going to be very early. Once again, the Koreans just can't help themselves to get to that super, super, super early gas. And yeah, Teangk just going to keep this SCV alive. Going to get exactly a scout on. He wants to keep an eye on this gas, I think. I think he really wants to see if the drones are going to go in there. Is going to see that is going to get picked off. And yeah, it looks good. He's got a little SCV out here waiting to start a factory. Going to get these Marines in position to not allow any kind of run-bys, while also not allowing these Sunkens to too greedily go forward. Oh, I thought he was just going to run by there, but instead he's just going to... There's only one Sunken colony here, and he's just going to go for attack. He is just going to attack in here, and it looks like he's just going to pick that off, and... Oh my goodness, Rabbit. This is why you don't get that fucking gas so early. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Rabbit throwing this away? Oh my goodness, getting so greedy. And Teangk saying, you don't respect me. That's what he's saying. He's like, you don't respect me, Rabbit? You built one sunken? Oh my goodness. Teangk just pooped right down LovelyRabbit's throat that game, and that's tough. That's tough. We'll jump into the next one. Because holy shite, Teangk will kill you fast. It's just brain-esque killing times. Game times. GG. Game number 5. Mr. Rabbit gonna be Terran. Mr. Teangk gonna be Protoss. It's 3-1 right now for Teangk. So Rabbit is 1 game away from being on death point. Teangk 1 win away from being on match point. So this is a big game for Rabbit. He really needs to win this one. Terran versus Protoss in these positions is very, very winnable. Teangk looks like he's gonna go for a Nexus first. So yeah, this is decent as well for Rabbit. Rabbit going to be able to establish himself in his corner. Let's see what he does. We're gonna see the gateway, and then usually a forge, but we'll see if he goes for another gateway or not. Gonna go for the other gateway. 3 gateway. All right, cool. Cool. So going to go for some aggression. Not going to go for that super quick tech. And going to start scouting. Do see that first Marine. Going to go scouting while that SCV goes this way. It's going to be a couple of seconds here before we go normal speed. Once this Marine reaches that yellow's base, we'll go ahead and pop her back on to regular speed because, yeah, we'll have to focus. And here we go. Oh, fuck. I always pause instead of fastest. There we go. There we go. That Marine took a hit because I paused it. My fault. I'm sorry, Marine, to do you like that. Did get a fairly quick gas and a cybernetic core. So yeah, you do miss a lot of shit on that times too. Academy gonna go down, and yeah, you do want to get a choke versus Terran. Korean Terrans with their Marine medics are just so scary, aggressive. And their micro is pretty good. Do see a sneaky old probe coming out here. But these Zealots just trying to buy themselves some time for this cannon. This SCV sees that there are no cannons up here and wants to get some damage done. I think he's going to build 3 Dragoons here as well. He does have the gas for it. Going to get the 2 cannons up here. Then Marines and Zealots just dancing around. Do not want to quit. The Zealots don't want to commit, and the Marines don't want to chase. So yeah, little game of tag here. Little game of cat and mouse. Little game of something. Chicken. I don't fucking know. Do see that rowboat going down at the front too. The Koreans just love to do that no matter what. That sneaky probe was just there to sneak on in the base to get some scouting off. Gonna see that a command center is gonna be thrown up. So the Terran not going. What did I just heard a fire bat? Okay, just up there. I was looking at the Protoss and I heard a fire bat. So 4 cannons here with a nice spread of Zealots from his triple gateway. Teangk definitely going to be alive. So yeah, I think Rabbit's going to throw down his 3rd command center, and then maybe possibly make a couple bunkers at home, but I don't know. Rabbit kind of wants to die, so I don't think he's going to put any bunkers up here. Yeah, he's really in the mood to just dying quickly. So maybe he won't. Maybe he'll die to DTs or something. Still have a Doom going down and a rowboat support bay. Does have 2 robotics, so this is just like a safe variation of the regular Nexus first Korean build, and I like it a lot because you just don't die to anything silly. 3 Zealots out are going to be, yeah, they were good to hold that back. Didn't let the Terran get any bunkers up if he was to get scouted first. I think it's alright. I think it's an alright build, but on the downside of it, the drops are a little bit later, but he's still proving that they're not that much later. That first dropship pops out at 5:30. Marines and medics gonna come in here, so Rabbit still thinking about breaking this choke down. That I should have guessed by his only single Nexus, even though he does have the minerals to get his triple Nexus. I don't think this is gonna work out And if it does work out, these Reavers are going to be close enough. He's going to have to break this and get to this, these before. Yeah, he's not even going to bother. Just going to back out here. More than enough cannons here. Dragoons, Zealots, all in here. Putting a couple cannons around just in case there is any drops. But Rabbit did not go for drop. He just went for a very quick tech and very aggressive Marines, medics. Pulling out 6 SCVs right now. So I think he's going to start building some turrets and his choke. Yeah, he is going to establish his choke. So now Rabbit is going into turtle mode. He tried his best to be aggressive and he gave up that dream almost immediately. Getting 2 Firebats, 2 Marines in these. Firebats absolutely destroy Marines, and Koreans do that Gosu, pull the units out of the bunkers to stim them and throw them back in, because they do stay stimmed inside of the bunkers. Seeing that first attack in here with the 2 Reavers going to help out at the front. I'm going to start shooting away at the bunkers in there. We do see that now, pulling out all the units, stimming them, throwing them back in there, which is just a nice little move that helps. Obviously infantry is way better while stimmed out. All of those Zealots are going to get erased, and now these Marines are going to push forward to try to pick off the Reavers. Nice shuttle micro, they're going to pull them back. Very low HP, keeping them alive. Siege tank is out though, and I feel like that is right in the nick of time. Without that siege tank, it would be tough to hold this. Dragoons and Reavers are pretty good versus... I forget what I was even saying there because I did too many pretties. Pretty. Oh yeah, Dragoons, Reavers pretty good versus Marine medics. Still no 3rd command center here, so his SCVs are lower than they could and should be. Teangk though went full on aggression, so I don't think it's going to matter. I think it actually may be a good idea, because maybe that tank would have been just a little bit slower if he did go for that 3rd command center. But I feel like he would have had that tank out. He could have went for the 3rd command center, not gone for the 4 barracks, and had that extra minerals to do all this. Do see that first drop coming in here. We do see that shuttle speed is just about finished. Just finished now. Going to bring in that hurt Reaver and this other dropship with 2 Zealots in here. Very aggressive with these Dragoons here. Throwing them right in the front. Gonna drop the 2 Reavers and gonna get 1 inside the choke. Oh, he shot the wrong side here, but I feel like it's not gonna matter. The speed shuttle is gonna have no problem. Teangk, oh my god, man. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Okay, we'll give you the money. Just relax. Teangk. Oh my gosh. I feel like he still could have gotten more if he just clicked that left side, but still, that was nice to watch. That Reaver had 17 kills too, so definitely substantial damage there, not only to the economy, but to the Marines and everything. A couple of scans going down for Rabbit. Going to see that, yeah, Teangk just going to be massing more and more gateways, getting his forges up for upgrades, getting High Templar energy, so High Templars can do 3 Psionic Storms instead of 2 Psionic Storms when they are at full energy. They get 250 energy divided by 75 is 3 storms. Doing the old double pylons here because he just wants supply and gateways quick. He don't give a fuck what his base look like. The maximum amount of gateways you could possibly fit if you just took that extra second to pixelate your pylons out properly. Sitting a probe out here. Rabbit got some bunkers all around. I do like this sieging up here because you know that stuff's going to be dropping down here. Yeah, common tactic is to just drop right here to break. Like, it's happening right here. Look at that. Rabbit predicted that perfectly. He knew that was coming. He smelt that coming 1,000 miles away. And beautiful job there. And that is actually going to, I think, almost kind of put him back into the game just a little teeny tiny bit. I don't know what's up with him and refusing to get a third command center right now. Usually after you take a big drop like that and you have your choke back established, there's no reason for you not to get a third, maybe even a fourth command center. I wouldn't even call him crazy if you got 4 command centers. Teangk is just constantly pressuring at this front, picking off that little SCV that nearly was at 99.9% complete. A couple of scans going down, but only from 1 single comp stat instead of 2 comp stats that he could have if he had 3 command centers. But I'm over it. I don't care. Just gonna keep refilling up these shuttles and gonna keep trying to find some damage here while Teangk turtles it up to get his economy and everything going. Sieging up tanks back here. Very nice stuff. LovelyRabbit scanning and reacting. Very nice to everything. Gonna start choking in the Terran here. Always nice to do. So it just takes him a little bit of time to siege up, giving you some opportunity to react or do whatever you're trying to do. Gonna drop here in this corner now. No bunkers and siege tanks over here, so this is going to land, kill all of these turts. Should have built a bunker and siege tank over here. Would have, may have, could have been the difference. Lots of High Templars storming everything in sight, but these siege tanks that he pulled up earlier are going to prevent any further damage. I think he wanted to build command centers, but instead he misclicked and built 3 barracks. That's what I think happened there. Oh my god, look at that dropship with 4 Tempy Temps in there. That is wishful thinking if you think you're going to get in there alone. Oh, but maybe with some reinforcements you might get in there. Going to be just constantly dropping. Feel like it may not even be the worst idea just to send in a mass or 2 at the front, but going to just click all of these barracks on top of the command center, which does not completely cover the command center like a command center would cover a command center. But what can you do? What can you do, Rabbit? You're not going to listen to Tony G no matter how much I say it. You can't, because this has already happened. I can't go back into the past. Nice couple storms going down there. At the very least, going to clear off the gas collecting SCVs. Oh, another storm went down there. And another storm. Oh my god, where are these storms even coming from? Where were these High Templars? How are they not dying to those tanks? So after all of that is said and done, down to 11 SCVs, and it looks like Rabbit is moments away from taking another fat old L cake. And oh my god, there is that. Oh yeah, okay, good, he did. Oof, that would have been scary. These 4 High Templars with full HP are able to fight armies of Terran units. Is that even a weapon? Just off pure psychic abilities. Finally, gonna have to get killed by a siege tank. The only thing that dares come close to it. More shuttles just coming in here, dropping all over the place. And High Templar down to 17 workers and gonna storm all of the rest. Holy gosh, Teangk is not fucking around, and now he's just queuing up 1,000 carriers. You want a turtle versus Teangk? I guess this is what you get. And yeah, just a masterclass on dropping right there from Teangk. How to drop for dummies, nor for Gosu 300 Korean APMs. And yeah, just has full mass carriers queued up. Rabbit's scanning it. He knows it's coming, but he cannot do anything about it. And I predict a GG coming soon. Here we go. Another drop coming in. 4 High Templars going to drop once again. And this time there's not a big line of siege. Where did they go? Oh, they went in the corner. I thought they were way closer. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I just saw there. But yeah, what's he going to do versus carriers? What is he going to do versus carriers? I ask you that right now, Tony G Watcher. Hey? What's he going to do? What are you going to do? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to type GG and you're going to leave the game. Because there's nothing. He's going to attempt to get ghosts. Here we go. Carriers incoming. With some drops too. Reaver and 4 Zealots. So these, yeah, GG is going to be called. And Rabbit cannot lose another game. Teangk on match point. About to secure his first win in the finals. And yeah, he's close. This close to only having to beat Hydra for $1,000. We'll see you in the next game. Can LovelyRabbit hold on, or is this all done and over? We'll see. We'll see. See you in the next one. Game number 6. Teangk currently up 4-1 versus Rabbit. Just destroying Mr. Rabbit, who is not easy to destroy. Blah. Am I recording? Good, good, good. But luckily for Mr. Rabbit, he does have the most imbalanced matchup ever. Protoss versus Zerg. But Teangk, we've seen it. He was in the mid spot holding those drops. I can only imagine how strong he's going to be in the corner spot with these drops. So we're just going to go ahead and multiply the speed by a little bit, because I think everyone in the whole fucking world knows how the first couple minutes of this game is going to go. These builds, I think we've all seen these builds once or twice before. Spawning pool before Overlord. Did he get an Overlord? No, he didn't get an Overlord. There we go. Spawning pool, drone, and then Overlord. So I think he was a little late on that Overlord. I'm going to get that hatchery up and going. Next eye going to go down for Rabbit after the Zealots. Gets 2 Zealots and then the next eye. And still have not... Oh, did that Overlord see? I don't think the Overlord saw quite yet. Maybe he saw a unit go out. I think he might have saw a unit go out. Let's see. Let's see. It's official. It's official. They have seen each other. And welcome back to regular speed. This is how units movement normally is. And I hope you like it this way and not at times 2, because this is how we normally play it. And it's the only way I have a chance of keeping up with these Koreans. Only a single sunken again. So just build more sunkens, please. Just build another one. But no, he went... Oh my god, he got a layer already. Good god, that's a quick layer. Good lord, I wasn't even looking. And he got a layer. Do you see the forge and gateway down? So the exact same build here for LovelyRabbit. Let's see if LovelyRabbit's able to hold on to his main this time. Last time he did this, he did lose his main ski. Not sure what he's thinking with this super forward pylon. This pylon's a normal pylon. This pylon's a little aggressive. I think he was thinking that an eBay was going to be thrown up, but no eBay. And Teangk canceled that and going to actually move it forward. He's like, you want to play this game? I'll play this game, because Sunkens are way better than cannons. 600 HP compared to 200 HP. 40 damage compared to, I think they only do 20 damage. So yeah. But unfortunately, they cannot shoot air, so that's why. Obviously, I don't know why I said that. Like it's some kind of super crazy, groundbreaking thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. But the first couple of Zealots gonna come in here and be like, yeah, cannons may not be good, but Zealots are pretty fucking good, and they are. The cannon is going to win that battle. Nice. Oh, and look at that. It's actually in range of the larvae, so great stuff there. Going to be able to prevent those larvae from going down. A little late on that spire there, Teangk, aka Bjol, Pro Gamer Bjol. And we got the Citadel of Adun, the very aggressive robotics facility. But no anti-air yet. No anti-air yet. sometimes they like to build a starport, just get a Corsair in there to scout. But Rabbit not doing that. And it may bite him in the butt. I feel like Rabbit's gonna lose his main again. He cannot lose this game. Keep in mind, this is match point for Rabbit. He has to win the rest of the games in order to stay, or in order to win this series. This cannon, actually, you know what? I like this cannon a lot here. At first, I was thinking that was real dumb, but it killed 2 Sunkens, or responsible for killing 2 Sunkens, and is now destroying larvies. We do see the old shuttle shuttling over some Zealots. Nothing back at home here for Teangk, but he does have mutas, 4 mutas being built, but not a single Sunken at home. So this is going to be 10 times more difficult than if he would have just built a single Sunken. A Sunken with Zerglings, pretty good. 3 more, but his Zerglings are so good too. Teangk is really good micro. And now these mutas are going to start punching away. That is going to let Teangk know that mutas are going to come out. Hopefully he builds enough cannons not to lose it this time. His main, that is. And the Zealot's going to start punching away at these workers. Mine as well. But you can see the worker count now, 43 to 18. He's really going to have to get some work done with these mutas. Yeah, we'll see what he decides to do here. He has to get something done. And this drop is going to be maybe unspotted as well. It just takes so much APM to micro these mutas the way that these players do. And here we go. It's sneaking in the top. Is he paying attention? All the drones are on one side. Oh my god, nice shot there. Still able to get 12 or 10 out. 12 total. But that is going to not be an ideal trade. Rabbit! Nice! Chase down there. Oh my god, and he just dangled these fucking mutas. He's gonna come back in here. These Zealots, they got the Spire. No drones collecting. Just imagine 2 Corsairs. It would be GG, but I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, never mind. There's a lot of mutas back here. So, yeah, that is definitely going to be big time move there for Rabbit. That's exactly what he needed right there. Very nicely done. And yeah, I think the series is going to continue. Rabbit has life, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's still not over, even though it basically is over. Because it's $1,000 and it's Teangk. Oh my god! Picking off the shuttle, but this Reaver is going to prevent these drones from collecting. And Teangk is going to have to pull these mutas back to kill this Reaver, who's not even focusing on the main. He's like, know what? Good luck building mutas with gas, bud. And yeah, that's going to get picked off. Another dropship ready to go though. 2 more Reavers being built. Dragoons protecting this area. But not protecting the shuttle as well as they could. Mutas just going ham there. Picking that off. And Teangk completely reset on workers. Gonna build some Corsairs now. I like to see it. High Templar Archive going down, and his second. Yeah, so good stuff. Just macroing back up. Knows he has done substantial damage and now needs to just not throw it away. Building a bunch of pylons as he is supply stuck. Still only on 5 gateways. I wouldn't mind seeing him throw down a couple more gateways. But yeah, what is Teangk going to do about the Reaver Dragoons? Here we go. We're about to see what he's gonna do. 2 more drones getting picked off. And yeah, gonna try to micro like a boss. Gonna pick off the 2 Reavers, but At what cost? Rabbit is almost at the point where he just needs to build a couple more gateways. I think he's going to build some gateways out here in the middle. And yeah, that should be... We're about to be GG'd, I think. Yeah, all of these overlords don't have speed, going to get picked off. Teangk trying to get his Hydra mass out. The drop coming in here from the top. He's at 40 worker, which is a pretty decent count, but oh, look at that. Scarab not activated. Of a dutter. They call that a dutter. So we're about to see 4, 8, 12, 16 gateways being added on. And probably followed by a GG here from Teangk. But every time I think that like Teangk should just be completely out of it, I look at it and you're like, you know, he's not doing that bad. He's not doing that bad considering the circumstances. He just has the right amount of stuff around. But, yeah, Rabbit's not going to throw this one away. He's just going to continue to drop. Now, once all these gateways, it's going to non-stop pressure. He has the worker count now. Ooh, 80 workers. And, yeah, where'd those Corsairs go? Did he let them die before they got to the other side? Oh, he's building up Corsairs. He's building up a little group of Corsairs. Little death squad gonna come in here. Getting his Evo chambers now. Gonna start his upgrades here shortly. And yeah, I don't know why LovelyRabbit's not just pushing forward here. He needs to apply some pressure. These Corsairs are gonna not be easy to deal with for Mr. Teangk. Gonna make Guardians that aren't even gonna become an issue. They were on hold position and they are all going to die. Except for one with 4 HP. There we go, he picked it off. Now the rest of these overlords are going to be dead. And Teangk though! Oh! Missed that drop, but it didn't get off. Or it did get off. Did it kill something? Killed something. Yeah, 4 workers I think. I think he was at 40. Maybe a little bit more because he just built some. But here we go, 200 army versus a 75 army. And I imagine, oh look at that, another big group of Corsairs coming out here. I feel like Teangk is going to hold this push. Oh, drop coming in here, oh, but he's not going to see this. 45 to 28. He does have enough energy for another storm, too. I think he's just being sneaky. He's got enough energy, but he's just going to drop with this other one. Notices now that this one has more energy, and oh my god. Oh my goodness. Carnage City. There. So many workers. And now there's just no way. Teangk no longer has a bank. He's not going to have... He's jumped. One storm drop. That's all it takes. One storm drop at the right spot, and you can just get G'd. Another drop coming in here. LovelyRabbit, very good with his drops. I wouldn't mind seeing him just adding another drop ship on it to it, but whatever. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Gonna get another 3 drones there. Oh my, GG gonna be called. LovelyRabbit, beautiful stuff there. Yeah, gonna stay alive. LovelyRabbit staying alive. Can he continue to stay alive? Or is Teangk gonna take it? See you in the next game. Game number 7. LovelyRabbit up 4. No, LovelyRabbit down 2-4. Teangk up 4-2. 1 game away from winning. LovelyRabbit 1 game away from losing. Obviously, I like to say a lot of obvious things today. So Terran versus Protoss, normally not that big of a deal, but unfortunately for LovelyRabbit, he is right underneath Teangk. So Teangk, this actually is a perfect opportunity for Teangk just to let gravity let his shit go down his intestines right on to LovelyRabbit. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think Teangk is going to have a lovely time abusing LovelyRabbit. Oh, I did that on accident. That was good. So we're going to see the Nexus first here, and then I think we're going to do that 3 gateways. I think that's what he does. And LovelyRabbit not going to go for his factory, which I think would have been decent in this kind of situation, because you can apply a lot of pressure, especially to a Nexus first build. See that first gateway down on 12. 2 more gateways, Quabamo, and here we go. We're about to scout. We're about to scout each other. They gave each other a little high five there, and now it is on. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. Teangk smells blood. He knows what's up. Gonna get that forge down. Gonna get that pylon out here, and first Marine is up here. LovelyRabbit going to look for the kill. He needs to capitalize on this kind of situation. Terran has an advantage versus Nexus first this early in the game. If he can get a bunker up, he can fortify this choke, and he can start pushing forward. First Marine going to go right in here, though. This Marine's balls are so big they had to get a special uniform for him, and he's going to just start punching away at these probes. He's going to fight them 2-on-1, microing his life out. He don't give a fuck about nothing, this Marine right here. He's leading the chart. Dangle him and turn around. No, he wants to go home to his medic wife, but LovelyRabbit with a nice probe micro there. He does have 4 probe pulled here to help prevent the Terran from establishing anything in his base. He does not want that. LovelyRabbit, though, what are you doing? He's building a command center and 2 gas, and I don't like that one bit. I feel like he like that first game. Maybe he's learning from his first game though, because the last game, Terran vs Protoss, he did get that 4th barracks and tried to charge in there. So maybe he knows that it's not going to work. Okay, you know what? We tried that last time, but I feel like this is different. You scouted him earlier this time, so maybe it's different. I don't know. Maybe this is good for LovelyRabbit. Maybe you can tank up this ledge, mass 3 rows of turrets there. First Zealot's going to come in here, try to get some pokes off on the Marines. Nice target fire, though. Going to keep all of these Marines except for a couple alive, but good trade-off there, faux show. Don't see that core down, but now I do. Zealot, yeah, just like to be active on the map. He doesn't have enough to kill anything, but he has enough to, yeah, just be active on the map. That first factory being done. Stim being researched. So maybe he still is looking to apply some pressure, just a +1 pressure, which I feel like he does have to do. I don't know, it's just such a hard thing. I don't think you want to go into the late game. I feel like you want to apply some pressure. These Zealots gonna come in here once again before the medics are alive. Oh, and the medic's actually gonna run by him. This medic, forgetting what team he's on. But these Zealots just so nicely microed here, not afraid of nothing. Gonna go right in here on top of these Marines and actually trading fairly well. Now we see a little bit better micro here from the Terran player, and gonna pick off the rest of those, no problem. And yeah, now shouldn't be any issue with those medics out and stim complete. That trade is gonna go a lot different with medics and stim. So getting the engineering bay, which you need to get turrets for DTs and everything else. Do you see the double robo and a Citadel of Edun? Getting those extra 2 cannons to get those 4 cannons. So I think he got 5 last time. But I think he also saw that there was an extraordinary amount of units out there. And you're going to get a 3rd robo. So yeah, he's just going to abuse this ledge. And it's going to be tough. Gonna be tough for Rabbit. Rabbit moving out now though. life on the line, balls to the walls, gonna try to break through, but there's no way he has enough here. There's absolutely no way. No, there's no way. There's no way. Stop it. They died for no reason, those guys. Their blood splattered for our entertainment for no reason. I guess for our entertainment. Alright, fine. Fine. Getting 2 shuttles. Templar Archives and a robotics. Starting the old turret wall, knowing that's going to be something big. Yeah, first tank up on the ledge. I like it. Might as well, yeah, put it right over here. You might as well put it there, but whatever. That's fine too, I guess. Getting his 3 cannons per corner, as is the best way to deal with tank drops. But who was it? Teangk? He was dropping like a boss in that Terran versus Protoss. I think it was. So fucking good. Those drops were so good, man. So completing his wall, Rabbit is. He is now into Turtle mod. Probably gonna start sieging up his tanks along the bottom here. A Marine out here so he can run his SCVs out. A scan gonna go down. And he's going to see that a big old dirty drop is going to be coming down on his head here soon. We do see a drop here ready for the Terran player as well. So if he's able to get here in the top before the 3rd cannon completes, he may have an opportunity. But other than that, I don't see anywhere for a single tank drop to get in there. Getting a bunker here to help with the inevitable drop defense. Getting his oh my goodness, he's getting a 3rd command center. Very nice move by LovelyRabbit. Very impressed by that move in particularly. Yeah, this big old drop's gonna come in here. And there's no way it doesn't do damage. Right? Is there a way? There's a way this drop does no damage. Oh, almost got a shot off. But the 3 cannon rule, man. The 3 cannon rule. And here we don't go quite yet. Not quite yet. I don't know what he's waiting for. Okay, maybe just waiting to fill up the rest of them. 2 more Reavers, maybe. Okay, maybe he's just waiting for a bigger drop. Okay, alright. He just wanted to flash that he may. Look, I could do this. I could do this whenever I want, but I don't want to do it yet. And I think it's probably a good idea just to go for one big, massive drop. He is mine as well, Ski. So he waited for 2 more drops. I think he's gonna wait for this too. 3 more Reavers about to pop out, or another dropship and 2 Reavers. Is that what that was? Yeah. Okay. So he's just gonna wait for 1 massive max drop to poop on him. That way, it's basically impossible to prevent any damage. Another drop coming in here. Oh my god, they're dropping in at the same time. This drop did nothing. And this drop. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Did he get some SCVs? No, I don't even think he got any SCVs. So that tank drop was better than that huge, massive drop by Teangk. So beautiful start here for LovelyRabbit. Very well done. This tank not quite in position for that 3 cannon rule to be in effect, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the 3 cannon rule is not a real thing. I'm not sure. What the fuck happened there? How do these Koreans drop so well? And Rabbit, yeah, gonna be in a great position. Even getting a 4th command center. Oh my god. I love it. Learning from his mistakes. Getting a triple starport, I imagine that's for Valkyries, maybe potentially going to start dropping eventually. Teangk looks like he's got no interest in leaving his base through the front entrance. More scans going to go down, so Rabbit's going to be more than aware of what the plan is. And it's just a matter of you against the map at this point. Only a single tank here on the ledge, so not going to do substantial damage to the units coming out here. Another drop coming through. With the Valkyrie going to be used as a little Corsair here. And going to punch through the front here just to keep Rabbit honest. And Rabbit has been defending only at his front here, just like us, thinking that he's only going to be dropping on the main, but that's a pretty good idea too. And yeah, Rabbit not massing the siege tanks on the ledge quite like he should have. Zealots, oh, he's going to target those Zealots on top of those SCVs to get the tank. Oh, wow, massive hit there, too. Drop still hasn't gone in for the tears. More and more of the Zealot reinforcements coming in here. And Rabbit has nothing now to hold on. A drop going to come in here, too, as well. And oh, my God, that is going to devastate Rabbit right there. Down to 15 SCVs. A couple of High Templars going to gift themselves to the Terran player, I think. Yeah, these are all AFK High Templars, which is unfortunate because they all do have a storm. Like 8 High Templars there just went down. And yeah, big stuff there. Big moves. Big plays by Teangk here. I don't think his Protoss is going to lose. It was a good idea to get those starports, but yeah, that drop is going to be devastating. Luckily for him, he does have 4 command centers, so it's not going to be too long for him to get back up there, but it's not going to be easy to reestablish this choke while also massing air here. I feel like that drop with the Valkyrie did not do any damage. I don't think Teangk's workers went down much there. Very nice job with these Wraiths picking off these High Templar. Oh, good to have 5 more SCVs. And yeah, Rabbit holding on, but Teangk doing big hit after big hit. He's landing all of his drops, doing little bits of damage right now. In this kind of situation, that's all you need. You just need to be continually dealing damage, slowly whittling away your opponent until he is dead. Another giant attack going to come in here, obviously going to be followed up by some storms here. Yeah, just really doesn't want to let this Terran player re-establish his choke here. Going to push forward once again. And yeah, Rabbit doesn't have enough to hold his main and his choke right now. And he's also going to just continually be dropped. So Teangk, too fast, too furious, going in here like a boss man. Beautiful storm on all of those Marines, and this is looking like it's looking like last couple of scans going down before what it looks like. GG! Teangk going to mass in here and finish him off and win the first match. So if he is able to defeat Hydra, then he wins. But now if Hydra beats Rabbit, then Hydra has to beat... Well, I guess it depends on the series. I don't know. It gets a little confusing. I'll probably write it out somewhere because I can't explain it because I don't have anything in front of me to reference, mostly, and because I'm a little high. But yeah, Teangk going to advance against LovelyRabbit. The next match will be either Teangk versus Hydra or LovelyRabbit versus Hydra. Hopefully LovelyRabbit versus Hydra. Or no, it doesn't really matter. Either way. Yeah, GG. See you in the next one. Group of 3 are confusing. Great game. So, yeah, great game. GG. See you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.